Welcome, my constant reader friends. I'm Tad, and this is Tad Reads Books and Stuff. All right, we're at the end of September, and suddenly I have multiple videos that I need to record, post, put out there for you. And so I'm going to start with this one today. Now, first off, this is my high school reunion weekend. I'm not going to tell you which year it is, but it's quite a lot. So I'm representing my high school, Hernando Leopards, with my shirt today, and just my Orlando hat, just because it's purple and it matches the shirt. All right, so first off, I'm going to do a book tag. I don't do a lot of book tags, but I have been tagged recently by two people that I respect and I enjoy, and so I'm going to do their book tags. So let's start off with the first one here. And this one I was tagged by the Dotter of Grozz and the GKBC. So I will be linking, of course, her channel. She has her own channel on YouTube. I'm going to link her channel below. She tagged me for this tag. And what is the tag? It's called I've got all my notes right here. It's called All About Titles tag. Interesting. So let's start off with the prompt. The first prompt is a book with a one-word title. And I chose this book because it's one of my favorite all-time favorite authors, and I don't really hear it talked about too much, I guess on BookTube, but it's an older book, but I really want to just bring some attention to it, and that would be Otherland by Tad Williams. Big book. There's actually 4 novels in this series, and it's a really, really good futuristic sci-fi book series, really delving into like the internet and AI and wanting to live forever, all kinds of really cool things. Here's Tad on the back. We're brothers. Tad Smith, Tad Williams. I mean, you can't get any more common last names. But great guy, great author. If you've never heard of Otherland, you got to read it. So that's my one-word title. Number 2. A book with a phrase in the title. Well, I use this one because everyone's heard this phrase before. If you've been through school at all in America, and it's called The British Are Coming. So this is a book of War of America, or the Revolutionary War. They're calling it the War of America now. Lexington to Princeton from 1775 to 1777. I have done a review of this book about a year ago, probably during my first year, I believe, of YouTube, BookTube. Go ahead and check that out if you want. Really good book about the American Revolution by Rick Atkinson, one of the best historical writers I've found. I really enjoy his work. All right, The British Are Coming. Number 3. A book with a sentence in the title. This book was given to me a couple Christmases ago by a friend of mine, and it's called The Inner Fish, A Journey into the 3.5 billion year history of the human body. Really, really interesting book. Just talking about the evolution of life on our planet as we know it. Over 3.5 billion years. Really interesting book. I'm not going to get into any politics about that, but suffice it to say, I thought it was very interesting. Next, number 4. A book with an unusual word in the title. This book was great. I really enjoyed this. This was a fun book to read, and it's called The Somnambulist. Now, this is by Jonathan Barnes, and I've just actually recently found out that there's a series. There's several other books with this. I never knew it. I can't wait. Now I've got to go get them. I really like the Victorian ages, the Edwardian ages, the steampunk things, and that's why I bought this book. And it was fun to read. Really cool book, The Somnambulists. That's kind of a cool word, hard word to say. All right, what's next? Number 5. We're flying through this. A book with a name in the title. I could have picked many, many, many. Because the doctor tagged me, I chose this book because recently she and her father, Grozz, did a video about this. Now, this is Stephen King, of course, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. I chose the pop-up book. I'm not going to get it out and do the whole pop-up thing, but it's a really cool, amazing pop-up book. Of course, there's the book. I have the book too on my shelf, but they did a whole video, so you should check out their channel and take a look at their video of this pop-up book. If you haven't seen it before, it's really cool. Really something I keep displayed on my shelf because it's a really, really interesting book. All right, that was number 5. All right. Next, number 6 is a book with a made-up word in the title. There's several I could have chosen. I almost did Anathema, that my big summer book. That actually is a made-up word that he made up. But I'm just gonna. We're going into October, right? So I gotta do this, and it is. Come here. The Mammoth Book of Cthulhu. Cthulhu. You can't say it. I love this cover on this book. Check that out. Yeah, Cthulhu. Totally made up name. Totally made up word. Almost so famous, like one of the most famous probably made up words I can think of. Everyone knows who Cthulhu is and has heard about that. Totally made up. Love this book. It's just a bunch of short stories in the new Lovecraftian fiction in his mythos world. Really cool book, Cthulhu. Gotta use Cthulhu. Number 7. A book with a pun in the title. Man, I searched high and low on my bookshelves, the many bookshelves I have, to find a pun, and I just figured, you know what, I just may not be a very punny guy. But I did find this one. I think this is a pun. And you know how the song goes. Now you're messing with a son of a witch. Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire. I love these books, of course. This is in the Wicked series. The books are really cool. They've got the cutout. The cover is very interesting. The inside, take the cover off. Very nice. Back's the same. Of course, a cool map on the inside. Really cool. I like Gregory a lot. I've read a lot of his books. There's a bunch I still haven't read, and I need to. I don't even think I've finished this series. What is there, like 4 books now in this series? There's Gregory here in the back here. Yeah, really cool writer. Son of a Witch. I think that's a pun. I mean, is it? Is it not? Son of a witch instead of son of a, right? Whatever. I'm reaching. I know. All right, next. What's next? 8. Number 8. A book that has a title that describes it well. There's a bunch I could have chosen. I just chose this one. The White Dragon by Anne McCaffrey. This book is about a white dragon. Yeah. In her Dragon series. I mean, she wrote 3 billion, I think, books. I think if you look that up, it's actually 3 billion books in the Pern universe that Anne McCaffrey wrote. Last but not least, number 9. a book that has a title that doesn't describe it. There's several I could choose, and I'm going to do this one. You know what this is? Animal Farm by George Orwell. This is my Folio Society edition of Animal Farm. Now, if you were just had no idea who George Orwell was, wasn't assigned to read this in high school, or like a lot of us, you would say Animal Farm. How would you know what this book is about by this title, Animal Farm? No way. No way. You know, if you'd never heard of it, you would be able to, if someone asked you to describe this book just from the title, no way, Jose. No way on earth would you be able to explain it. So, that's it. 9 prompts. The 10th one usually is, of course, to tag another person, and I normally don't do that. So, I'm not going to. But what I usually say is, if you watch this video and you enjoyed it, and you have a BookTube channel, and you'd like to try your hand at figuring out some books that fit these prompts, go ahead and do the video. I would love to see them. I will definitely watch them. But I'm not going to tag any specific people. All right, so as usual, if you found any entertaining value in my videos, please like, subscribe, and leave comments. And until next time, peace out.